I've enjoyed helping equip others and fighting for a better joy in Jesus. Oftentimes, it's easy to believe the culture that we live in rather than the culture of our God. We kind of see this take place in Psalm 73. One of the verses says, "I envied the arrogant and I saw the prosperity of the wicked." Living in a city like Austin, it can seem like everyone else but you or me is flourishing in life, and that can be discouraging. So trusting Jesus is difficult already in the valleys of life. It's also really difficult when life seems pretty good. And being a CG Shepherd, I can't effectively lead others without just growing and leading myself.
But starting out, honestly, I was very involved in College Young Life, and I got the opportunity to not only disciple my Young Life girls weekly, but I invited them to my church home, The Well. We often complicate what discipleship is and thinking that it's just I have to go one-on-one, I have to go do this and this. But in reality, it's really seeing someone and asking them the hard questions to really encourage, to know them deeply, to know where they're at, and then also to challenge them to just grow more in their faith. During the summer, I got to participate in the College DMI, which is the Disciple Making Intensive. And it was really fun and a cool experience where they equipped us to share the gospel using different tools. And also during the process of it, we just got to walk with someone, an authentic relationship. And I feel like that experience of seeing him grow and ask questions really helped me have a heart posture to share the gospel even more.
Since being at the Well, I feel like the exposure and the conversation around reaching the lost has already stirred something up in my heart. I would have to say going to Morocco with the mission trip, that was a huge deal. For me, I felt like I'd done a mission trip before, I know how this goes, but just being able to hear other people's contexts and even see the brokenness, the chains of religion in another place, that opened my eyes and really exposed that I've been gifted to be able to share the gospel. And because of that, I'm now realizing that I've been using this gift for my own self and some other different things, but there's a greater purpose, a greater thing that I can do with it. And so because of that, now I feel like I am approaching all my conversations with this attitude of how can I be the gospel to this person and use my skills for the kingdom.
Since being at the Well, we've had the opportunity of hosting a CG, and that's week in, week out, people coming in our front door that we have no idea who it's going to be. And through this, we've really gotten to see how our resources can be used to invite people into a deeper relationship with God. And we've gotten to experience how God uses community to speak truth and love, not only in our lives, but also the people around us.
What really struck me right off the bat, as soon as I joined the Well, my friend Kendall, I hadn't seen in 15 years, just drags me right into the Windsor Park Community Group. Her husband, Kelly, was there with support and guidance immediately. I want to say a few weeks after I came to my first community group, COVID hit, and I lost 4 jobs at once. All of my jobs just gone like that. And these people I just met got together and one day sent Kelly and Kendall by on a surprise mission to deliver a check to help out with the bills and the rent and everything. I hadn't expected it. I hadn't expected these people I had almost just met in many ways to just reach in and give without any expectation of anything in return.
So during our last move, we asked our community group and a few coworkers to help us. And afterwards, one of my coworkers that I had been attempting to share the gospel with told me that after seeing our community show up for us, that he wanted to join a church and have a community like that. And so that just really reminded me not to take my community for granted, and demonstrated to me that community really displays the gospel to others.
For me, community is where I see God most clearly. I can't see the pillar of smoke and fire sitting outside of Moses' tent. I'm long past that. But I can see his word traveling from halfway across the world, unbroken through millennia, and the people all around us here at the Well.